Good morning and welcome back to North Dakota today. Well, it's just that time of year for the Easter Bunny to hop on down to the Fargo Air Museum for their annual Easter egg hunt. And here with all the details is collections manager Max Saban and a very special guest I'm sure you guys will recognize from home. Good morning, you two.
Morning. Thanks for having us on, Tatum.
I am so excited we were able to grab the Easter Bunny. I know crazy busy this time of year.
Yeah.
So
Yep.
This is awesome, but you guys have the chance to meet the Easter Bunny yourself at the Fargo Air Museum, a very grand entrance, right?
Yes, yep. We've been able to work with Sanford Aeromed to bring the Easter Bunny in on one of their helicopters. So that'll be a really cool event that you can come on out and see. And where else are you going to see the Easter Bunny come in on a helicopter?
Right? Okay, so you guys have been hosting this for the past 4 years, but when did you guys come up with the idea to send the bunny in a helicopter?
Yeah, well, it's just one of those things that we love to have a partnership with, aviation companies in the Fargo-Moorhead area. And Sanford Aeromed does so much for the community, helping people. And a great way for them to give back was to give the Easter Bunny a ride. And it gets the community involved, the kids involved, and everyone has a great time with it.
Oh yeah, we got to make it a big grand event. So tell me a little bit about the event.
Yeah, so it's this Saturday. Doors open at 9:30 and the Easter Bunny will be flying in at about 10. We'll have plenty of things to do for the kids in addition to having their pictures taken. We're going to have an Easter egg hunt in our second hangar. We're going to have a coloring contest and then snacks and refreshments available for both kids and adults.
Amazing. Okay, so Easter egg hunt, we are not going to leave the kiddos going home empty-handed, right?
Right, oh yeah.
So how many eggs do you think you guys have prepared for this?
Oh my gosh, probably somewhere in the ballpark of 10,000.
Wow! And then the Easter Bunny bringing in more eggs on top of that, you really aren't going to run out.
Yeah, we're going to be egged out, that's for sure.
Perfect. Okay, so we've got the event coming up this weekend. We're making the bunny giggle. Where can everybody get tickets?
Yeah, so standard admission applies to the Air Museum, and then ticket packaging will be available through the photographer at the event. More information on that can be found at our website or during the event at the Air Museum itself.
Awesome. And you mentioned a photographer. Do kiddos have the chance to take a picture?
Yes, yep. It'll be all through the photographer company. So
wonderful. Okay, well, thank you guys so much for joining me today. Let's talk a little bit more about the Fargo Air Museum hosting. I know you have all these Easter activities, but what else is there to look at while you're there?
April 25th is the start of our Vietnam Veterans Memorial Week. So we're going to have a ton of 1960s Vietnam era trucks, armored vehicles, all sorts of really cool stuff. We're working on getting a couple of airplanes to come in. Still in the works, so I can't speak too much about that. But for the Vietnam veteran and your family, it'll be a really special event that we hope you'll be able to make it to.
Yeah, that sounds incredible. You guys are always hard at work bringing in new things for our community members to enjoy. And do you want to remind them one more time about when and where the Easter egg hunt is happening again?
Yeah, it's this Saturday, March 22nd at the Fargo Air Museum. Doors open at 9:30 and Easter Bunny will fly in at 10 o'clock.
And is there a cutoff for sign-ups and tickets?
No cutoff, but the Easter Bunny does have to go back to the den or wherever Easter bunnies live at noon.
Okay, yeah, of course. Gotta see kids from all around the world. Well, I appreciate both of you making the trip here to Fargo to come sit on the couch with us this morning.
Of course. Thanks for having us.
Of course. And thank you again, Easter Bunny, for making the time out of your busy schedule. Got a basket full of eggs here. Can never come empty-handed either. Now, you guys at home, don't go anywhere. I'm going to keep catching up with our furry friend, but coming up next, in honor of Women's History Month, we're joined by our favorite historian to learn more.